Welcome to yet another episode of Mavin Talks, and today we are with Rajat Hardi. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
For being the youngest chairman in the history of Jito Youth Wing. You have become the chairman of Jito Youth Wing Apex. That's the national body. And it feels so good that somebody from Belgaum has become the youngest chairman at such a young age. How does it feel?
Oh, it feels surreal. Firstly, thank you so much for having me over. And it's a great feeling to be able to represent 15,000 youth globally.
15,000 members
Yes.
are there globally.
Globally. We are present in 73 chapters in India and 11 countries abroad.
Oh my God.
And of course, coming from a tier 2 city at such a young age, it's a great privilege and honor.
So you mean to say they've never been from tier 2 cities, the Apex chairman?
So the Apex chairman role started since 2016.
Okay.
And of course, by the virtue of how the organization progresses, it's always been someone from a metro, given their, outreach that they
Okay.
have. So I have been associated since 2014.
Okay.
I started my role as a chapter member, a founding member of Belgaum chapter. And then I worked into various projects, became a project convener. Then I gradually moved on as a state chair, wherein we refer it to as zone. So I was the convener for KKG zone, that is Karnataka, Kerala and Goa.
Right.
And thereon I became the vice chair for Youth Apex.
Okay.
And now I have become the chair. So it's
I want to know more about Jain International Trade Organization now that you are representing and the city has become so proud. What does it do actually? How does it help?
So Jito basically stands for Jain International Trade Organization. We are a trade organization. We are not an NGO or anything. We are a proper organization.
Membership based.
Membership based. We are collectively we are a 50,000 member plus organization.
Globally?
Globally, yes.
Okay.
Wherein we have the elders, we have the ladies, and we have the youth. With 50,000 plus members, the organization's key focus is on three principles: Seva, Siksha, and Arthik Sudhrurta.
Okay.
That means Seva, education, yes, service, education, and economic empowerment.
Okay.
So our key focus is to enhance trade and wealth, be in the sector of wealth creation for the community.
Speaking about community, Jains comprise barely 0.4% of the population in India. I don't know, the latest census figures could differ, but 2011 census I'm talking. But they contribute 25% of the wealth to the nation. How does this come? As a community representative, I want to ask you, what makes Jains so different from the other communities?
So I would like to say we are definitely being brought up and born in a Jain family is a matter of great pride. But with that, our cultural ethos is so strong that we always believe in giving back to the society.
Okay.
And not have anything in return.
Not expecting anything.
We don't want name, fame, we just believe in do as much as you want to the society. We believe in one principle that as much as you give is the more you will earn.
Okay.
So perhaps, which is why we believe in service a lot.
Yeah.
Be it animals, be it humans, be it, anything. We are up for the country anytime and anywhere.
Okay. So, as the youngest chairman, I want to know, who are those people who saw the potential in you and what did they see? And actually, mainly, who were those people who took this decision?
So, this journey, to come to that journey, Jito is basically classified with three wings. One is the main wing, wherein all the elders are there. One is the ladies and one is the youth.
Yeah.
So the ladies wing chairperson who's come from, she's from Kolkata. She is one of the Formula Women champions of the country.
Okay.
She's a race car driver basically. Then coming to the mainstream, I've been blessed by two very great visionary leaders. One is the chairman of Jito Apex, Mr. Prithviraj Kothari,
Mm-hmm.
and the other is President Vijayji Bhandari.
Okay.
So he's been at the forefront for youth
Okay.
ever since. He's been a mentor for the youth in
Mm-hmm.
Jito for the last 8 odd years.
Mm.
And basically, they were the people, who had this vision in bringing, having such a diverse
Okay.
area of, projects and,
Okay. तो
having
उनको
me
पता
on
चला
board.
कि ऐसा एक बंदा है इधर बेलगाम में.
शायद उनको पता चला, मैं दिखा,
काम दिखा.
काम दिखा.
Yeah.
But yes,
Okay.
they were the two instrumental people
Okay.
who picked me up.
Okay. So you want to.
I definitely owe my credit to them. So, it is always said, a leader is not the one who walks by himself. A leader is also the one who creates other leaders.
Yeah,
right. So
very rightly
they
said.
both have that credit on that name.
Yeah.
And of course, Vijayji knowing the youth in and out
Okay.
for the last 8 years. So that has been of great help. So we have a 8-member core team, and then whereon we extended to about 48 members of a working team, wherein there are people who are leading different zones, different projects, and they are coming on the team and they're working together. And it's definitely a KRA, KPA based system that we have. And as you said, it'll be a very corporate feel.
This is, I think, the benefit of having professionals and educated people on board. You bring that professional mindset as well.
That also, and as an organization, we are very proud to follow that system. So no seat is permanent here. If you don't perform, you perish.
Okay. So that तलवार सर के ऊपर हमेशा रहेगी कि perform or perish.
Yes, definitely.
I think that brings accountability as well.
That is most required, I mean, we don't want to be just any other organization in the...
Now, you tell me, you have been vocal about the vision that we are currently subscribing to make India a $7 trillion economy. So how do you feel this organization can be a part of achieving or accomplishing that goal? It's lofty, but it is definitely
That's a wonderful question, and I'm glad you brought that up. So we are currently at $3 trillion economy, and we are the 5th largest economy in India. And given by the trades that all of us come from, everyone's a brick and mortar store owner, who's doing the business and fetching well for himself. But will we be able to sustain that?
Yeah.
Right? Given the projections that we have, we are growing at a 1.5 trillion every year. So
how long will the demographic dividend help us as well?
So by 2030, we are projecting at 10 trillion of economy, and we will be the 3rd largest economy in the world. But can we sustain...
Behind US and China.
Yeah, but can we sustain the same brick and mortar store? Can we sustain the same business with having so many technological advancements day in, day out? So, which is why we as an organization, we had a brainstorming and we worked very closely in the last 2 years. We developed a project called which is only focusing on technology, entrepreneurship and management.
Okay.
So
not your regular manufacturing and brick and mortar.
Not the brick and mortar store.
So you're looking ahead.
We are already pushing ahead.
Okay. Considering sustainability.
Correct. So sustainability is one of the key factors here. How can we sustain the growth?
Okay.
How can we not be caught off guard?
Yeah.
We can't be sleeping when the world is changing so rapidly, right? So which is why we came up with this project.
Okay.
And we believe, and we got in great resource people. We got in someone from a World Bank. We got in someone from a JP Morgan.
Okay.
We got in someone from a Tech Mahindra.
Okay. These are all members of Jito, or they came in as consultants?
It was all honorary basis.
Okay.
It was through pure
so you're
personal
open
relations.
to taking insights from people in the know, like people who have been there, done that, who are actually in the rigmarole of the whole thing. That's nice.
So they can be Jains, they cannot be Jains.
But they bring the knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
So they can come in as professionals, they can come in as consultants, or they can just come in as well-wishers.
Yeah.
We are welcome for everything.
So what came out of that brainstorming?
So we then brainstormed, we developed a system wherein our vision was we launch 100 new businesses in 2 years.
100 new businesses?
Yes.
Through members?
Through members.
Wow.
So we have done the stage 1 of the process, which was a psychometric analysis. So
Of members?
of interested members.
Ask me, because I'm a trained psychologist. I
Yeah.
know how
So-
important that psychometric, because it gives you the aptitude of that person,
Absolutely.
inclination towards
Absolutely.
business. Not everybody is cut out for business.
Absolutely. So it gives you a SWOT analysis
Yes,
of
it does.
yourself. You
It
might
does.
be great at filling it in 5 minutes. I might take 2 hours.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean that you are better and I am not, or I am
Right.
better and you
You're
are
better
not.
in something else.
Correct. So it kind of gave us an insight of
Okay.
what people are good at and what people are not good at. Now they are currently undergoing a cohort wherein their ideas are basically being developed into business plans. Then the stage 3 will be those business plans get refined, and then they are being made industry ready. Then those industry ready projects go on to the market.
So basically what you're doing is, in management jargon, you're doing internal muscle building for your own members.
Right.
Right?
Of course. So then,
which will actually strengthen you for the long run.
I mean, as a community, as an organization, we should be helpful, or we should be that medium in changing someone's life, right? We don't expect anything in return. We don't charge anything, any fee, or
Apart from your membership fee,
there's nothing. So that we don't charge, absolutely.
Right.
But we have to be in the process of wealth creation for our members.
Right. And I really like this focus approach on wealth creation. I think very few community-based organizations are focused on wealth creation, which has no alternative today. You have to do it. There is no alternative.
So
you see any challenges in this?
There are a lot of challenges, as much as I say that we are 50,000 strong, but the people, taking benefit out of it is very less.
Though you have it available, but the seekers are less.
Correct. I mean,
why do you feel that way? Have you not reached out enough?
It's all again on the personal interest, I would say. I can take you to the lake, but
can't make me drink water.
Exactly. I can bring the lake to you.
Yeah, you can't force me to drink.
Correct. So that's how things are working out. We are trying to figure out ways wherein we make the members more, active.
Yeah.
We bring them into the mainstream.
Is finance also a challenge?
Finance is not a challenge, thankfully.
Really?
Yes. I mean, we are a very blessed community, I would say.
Yeah, but
of course,
you are aiming at 100 businesses to develop.
Yes.
So how will you finance? They can't all be self-financed.
No. We also have an incubation and an innovation platform.
So you have VCs as well?
Yes, we do have a Jito Angel Network platform, wherein our own members are an AIF altogether, and they pitch in money to the startup or to the company with whatever required, and that is taken onto the market. And I'm very proud to say that we are the only incubation and innovation fund in the country which has seen zero mortalities. Touch wood.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Success rate is so high?
Of course. We are 4.5, 5 years old. We would have we just made our 100th investment.
Okay. What would be the criteria that you were appointed as the Apex chairman? Like, what do they look for?
So basically, there are numerous things that go into this. They see, how long have I been associated with the organization? First and foremost, am I even a member of the organization?
Okay, obviously.
Right?
Yeah.
Then how long have I been associated?
Yeah.
What is my contribution in various aspects?
Okay.
Am I contributing only at the chapter? Am I contributing at the state? Am I contributing nationally? Am I contributing cross projects? Like we have 10 different projects. So what is my contribution across the project? What is my outreach? How many chapters have I traveled to?
Okay, that also is noted.
Yes.
Wow.
Because
networking is a key aspect.
Networking is a key, but I would like to put it as a great leader is not someone who just walks by himself, but a great leader is definitely who takes along everyone.
Absolutely.
So which is why we believe in you having a goal that is set. You reach the maximum number of people in the organization. You impact the maximum number of people. by just visiting them, by just being a aggregator and being a facilitator for an individual who is looking for an X resource. I mean, with that itself, we feel that we are doing a very big thing. You know, we might not contribute enough, but that one help will go a long way in that individual's life.
Absolutely. I think this is also a secret why the community as a whole is so much entrepreneurial. They help each other.
Yes.
As you are saying, not just with resources, but total overall taking along people.
Yes.
Comes naturally.
Comes very naturally. And we believe we have to go all out for anyone who's looking for the minutest of the thing. Right? Be it can be so be कि sir मेरे को बॉम्बे के कॉलेज में कनेक्ट चाहिए for my son's admission.
But it's not business related.
It's not
it
business
could be
related.
anything.
Yes.
Oh wow.
It can so be कि I am looking for a doctor's appointment in some X hospital.
Okay.
Right, which is very difficult to get. So we, by the God's grace, we being in such an organization, we of course have people who can be helpful in connecting in that hospital or in that college.
Because you know people, you can connect each other. That's nice. But here I want to ask you about your own business, your upbringing.
Right.
Becoming the Apex chairman is no small thing, and I think there's huge merit. How did that merit develop?
So
what do you do? What's your education?
So I have come from the thought, and I always believe in this thought that destiny always favors the brave. Right?
Yeah.
So
and the prepared.
So I did my schooling in Belgaum, did my engineering in Belgaum. Then I graduated from NMIMS, Bombay.
Narsi Monji.
Okay. I have worked before joining my family business. I have worked in the corporate sector.
So did you do your stint in Narsi Monji in family business management?
No, I did it in supply chain management.
Oh wow! Okay.
Because I was a production engineer, I thought I might have a career in supply chain.
But destiny had other plans.
Exactly. So then I joined my family business and then thereon in 2017-18 I had to pivot out of my family business. We were a box selling IT company, but we have now pivoted into a successful system integrator for government and defense projects.
Wow.
We majorly cater to education institutes, defense organizations and government organizations, pan India.
Okay. So did that help you to expand your network as well?
Oh, definitely, yes. I mean, my education and my work experience prior to joining the business definitely helped me in my career in the business and also my career in the community service.
Okay.
Because I was one of the first Google Student Ambassadors to be selected.
Okay.
Prior to that, I myself am a NCC gold medalist, PM's Rally gold medalist. I was selected for the Republic Day camp. I am a Chief Minister's Commendation awardee.
Okay.
And of course,
so you had built up your file, strong from school days itself.
Yeah, because I was never strong at academics, I would say.
Okay.
I was an above average student.
I think you didn't get time from all these
perhaps,
things.
I mean, I would like to never believe it that way.
Had you been a kitabi kida, I think you would have done great.
Yeah, my parents can differ.
Maybe, yeah. But then you still completed your engineering. You did your PG as well.
I didn't complete it in the set time frame though.
You did complete.
I did complete, yes. Because what happened is I joined another branch.
Okay.
Wherein, that is that age where you don't know what you are doing. Right? And perhaps back in the day, I didn't have that exposure.
See, these things, they always say that Bill Gates dropped out or Elon Musk dropped out of his PhD, but actually it is at Ivy League institute. So that figuring out, I think, was a way of figuring your own life.
True. So I took a year off.
Yeah.
And then I joined production.
Okay.
Wherein I always thought was... मेरे को production ही करना है. But since I had joined the other stream, I had to step out, and I'm thankful for my guides and teachers who helped me, go in the right way.
Right.
It was never my parents who came in and took this decision for me. It was my teachers and my professors.
That's nice.
Who did that.
So I've seen that you are also very vocal about your opinions, whether it is about politics or any matter, social matter, which we are not getting into actually. But how does that strength come from to be highly opinionated about certain things?
So I would credit that to my family actually. I come from a lineage, both maternally and paternally, who are of course great businessmen, but also who are into community service.
Right.
So they have built on institutions, and they have led institutes.
Right.
They have impacted communities for large, both politically and non-politically. Coming from that, I have always believed that you should have a voice of your own.
Right.
It's okay to get influence, but you shouldn't be suppressed.
Right.
So I may be liked and may be disliked. That is a different story.
But nonetheless, you have been vocal.
Yes, I have always believed in being vocal.
Yeah.
If you're vocal, you are heard.
Yeah.
Right. So if something's
to be heard, to be seen is very important.
To be recognized.
To be recognized, like you are today.
Perhaps yes.
Yeah. Now, what part of this are you going to bring to the table as the chairman? Like, what is your plan? How do you plan to take this ahead?
So I have just been announced a couple of days ago. Our team formation is going on. We have a varied and a diverse, pool of people who are joining the team. There is someone from Kolkata, there's someone from Pune, there's someone from Rajasthan, there's someone from Chennai.
So you get to select the team.
It is not like I get to select.
Will you have a voice?
I will have a voice because it's eventually I will have to work with them.
Yeah.
We will all have to collectively work together.
Yeah.
We will be the voice of 15,000 people. So that's how we are having a proper mix of tier 1 and tier 2 cities. People from different backgrounds, right? Someone's a professional, someone's a business person, someone's a corporate background.
Right.
So with that, we are coming in and we have an action plan.
Okay.
It has to be goal-oriented, takeaway-based 2 years.
So it's sort of a corporate entity only. You work like professionals. You have a plan.
Oh, definitely.
Annual plan, operating plan.
We have our KRAs and KPIs.
Oh, that also.
Yes, and eventually our core team is 8 members strong. Our working team will be about 48 members strong. We will have a performance review every 2 or 3 months. So every quarter action is promised. If not delivered, then action will be taken.
Now that you have already come this far, अभी national chairman तो हो गए आप. इसके बाद क्या? Like what next is cut out for you? What else is there?
So of course, this is not the end of the road. For youth, I would say कि national chairman, I have taken over as national chairman. I feel very lucky. But of course, I would want to give back to the society as much as possible. It can be in various roles that can come into picture. But yes, definitely, I believe in giving back to the society as much as I can.
Is global aspiration also there?
I mean, why not? Today Belgaum is proud, I am proud, so why not make India proud?
Yeah, definitely yes. Is there, I look at you, I have known you for so many years, I have extensively interacted with you, and I see you have great potential. So is this spreading wings going to be beyond Jito into maybe social roles? Anything of that, thing?
I see the hint that is coming from.
I'm not spelling out actually what
I'm not cut for it. Okay. Politics is something that I always stay away from.
Okay.
I don't believe bringing that in an organization also.
Okay.
Neither do I believe for me to venture into.
Okay.
So, but yes, I do believe in bringing a change.
But what if people like us feel that you are cut out for
I can
that?
be a medium for you all to voice your opinion.
Okay.
But I will not be into active stream in any of that.
So Rajat, as somebody who's looking at Jito, I want to know more. How does this function? Who is the beneficiary? How actually this whole organization's wheel move?
Right. So to give you some perspective, we have 10 different projects. One is a business network, one is into investments and incubation, one is into sports. We promote sports talent, we we sponsor athletes
Okay.
for their training, and we promote them for national games and
Right,
Olympics to
right.
represent India. Then we promote people for talent. We
Competitive exams as well.
Yes, Administrative Training Foundation,
JATF. Yeah, right,
we
right,
have
right.
about 8 hostels across the country.
Right.
So we facilitate students to study
Yeah.
and pursue their dreams for administrative training.
Right.
We also have a IIT coaching center in Kota.
Okay.
So there are various 10 different projects. Something that would interest you. We have a center for excellence.
Okay.
So people who are not able to continue their studies or want to hone their skills from IIT,
Where
IIM,
is
from
this?
ISB. So this project is based out of Jito, but we
Okay,
tie up with ISBs, IITs, IIMs,
Okay.
Harvard,
Okay.
all of them,
Wow.
and people can basically have a continuity for their, or basically can do certifications, and they will have the proud status of being an alumni of that organization. And the second part of your question, that is it a community centric organization? Yes, we are a community centric organization. Our members are from the community. Our contributions are from the community. But the service that we do is not for the community itself.
It's for everybody.
It's for everyone. To give you some examples, when COVID happened, so we were one of the largest community-based donors for the PM's Care Fund. Right? We donated more than 200 crores across members to the PM Cares Fund.
Wow.
That set apart, there were various community centers across the country that Jito was running. Here in Belgaum, we had an oxygen bank, we had a food bank for the people of Belgaum. Be it any calamity, we as a community are always coming forward. Right? Then just recently, to share some light on it, just in July this year, we inaugurated 2 Army Goodwill schools.
Okay.
In the front lines of Kupwada.
Okay.
We sponsored 2 schools. We built the classroom. We made it completely tech-enabled. Digital classrooms with 30 desktops each and a touch interactive panel. We were able to give 2 mini buses to the schools so that the frontline children can be moved from one place to the other.
Wow.
So
that's really a noble thought, and I think very little of this is known to the community, outside the community.
Well, I mean, we believe in not, shosha.
Yeah. Right. But now, as the Apex chairman and maybe a larger role in the mainstream Jito in the days to come, spelled out for you, how will you find time for your hobbies?
Oh, I'm a big hobbyist by heart. I love traveling.
Okay.
And maybe that's why I was fit right for this role.
कि आप यहाँ से वहाँ बिल्कुल enjoy कर पाएंगे
Yeah, I can do 3 cities in like 2 days. I can do 1,000 kilometers in 2 days.
Oh wow!
So I'm very fit for.
So what's your best travel experience? Where have you been?
Oh, I have traveled across Kedarnath. I've traveled.
Wow.
I'm a trekker at heart.
Okay.
I believe in having a trek every year.
Okay.
So that's where I find time for myself.
Okay.
We've done.
Does it also rejuvenate?
Refresh. You can say how fit are you?
Okay. You're into fitness.
I am into fitness. I'm a swimmer.
Okay. From school time.
From childhood, I never pursued it professionally.
But you swim.
But yes, I've always been into swimming. I'm a big foodie.
I wanted to come to that.
I can eat at a 5-star. I can eat at a thela.
Oh my!
I mean,
what's your favorite cuisine? I know you are a vegetarian.
Yeah, I'm a proper vegetarian. I'm not a cuisine-centric person.
Anything that tasty.
I can go to anything that fascinates. I can have desserts also for breakfast.
For breakfast?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So, that's how.
But actually, there are many people who don't like sweet in the morning. But I differ. I love sweet in the morning anytime, actually.
Yeah. So, to shed light on one such experience, I was traveling somewhere and I just landed at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And by 8:15, we were out of the airport. We were figuring out where to have lunch. We came across a very good bakery. I said, let's go here.
Okay.
And I was having the best of muffins and the best of cakes and everything, at early in the morning at 8 o'clock. Wow. That was my breakfast.
People like a proper idli, dosa, poha kind of.
I can do that also.
I can do that also. I can also have sweets in the morning. So, What else is there? What's your dream? You know, that horizon पे ये करना है, यहाँ तक जाना है अभी.
So do great business
Okay.
and be a mode of change for people. Be that enabler which,
Right.
helps people eventually.
I like this word, what you used, enabler. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, given the virtue of business that I come from, we are in the business of tech integration.
Yeah.
We build digital libraries and digital classrooms across the country.
Okay.
So I have seen that, impact firsthand.
Right.
So something that came out of one project in Belgaum that we did, we had 3 beneficiaries, and this was never known, nor did we publish it anywhere. One student went on to become a police sub-inspector. One
Okay.
student went on to become a bank PO.
Wow.
And another student, I think he cracked a HD or FD exam. And
Feels good, na?
Feels really good. I mean, you are doing something, you are doing it professionally, but that professional thing is impacting the society at large and is creating such a great.
This is what you know. There may be things which
There may
you
be
still
people,
don't
yes,
know
of course.
you have impacted.
And because all these people come from very underprivileged background,
Yeah, right.
They have a one room wherein that's their bedroom, that's their kitchen, that's their living,
Everything.
and such facilities are helping them to
Right.
hone their skills, and it's absolutely free of cost.
Right. But Rajat, age is on your side. You are young, you started young. I think you figured out that you want to do something like this at a very young age, and that has given you a lot of edge. You're not even married yet. So I think there's a long way to go. You started really young at I think the right time. Because it takes people years to even figure out what they want to do, and giving back to society in India at least starts very late in their 40s. Ki, okay, I've achieved, now I will think of giving back.
Right.
So what's your thought on that?
So, as you mentioned, age is on my side, but definitely hair is not on my side. So I started graying.
Work speaks.
So that is one thing. But as you rightly mentioned, I mean, I always had that thought since beginning.
Yeah.
Maybe that's because of the lineage that I come from.
Both your parents are into this. Yeah.
So maybe that because of that. But yes, I have always believed in giving back to the society. So that is what has helped me a lot.
Yeah. That's really
I
nice.
missed out on what
No, you are really good in what you're doing and very articulate. I think these are some qualities. You have potential. You have the network. I think these are the things that maybe the decision makers spotted and made you and they selected you as the chairman.
Maybe, yes, those might be some of the key pointers. But I also believe that this is not the end of the road.
This is just the beginning, let's say.
This is just the beginning. There's more to achieve.
Yeah.
There are many people who have achieved way miles more than what I have.
Yeah, but without comparison, you are doing good enough.
I mean, yes, but that shouldn't be filling my plate right now. I would say
that's another characteristic which
I would say there's more to achieve, there's more to work for, there's more to create an impact for.
Yeah.
And as you said, I have maybe figured it. I would say I'm
early in time.
I'm saying I'm still figuring.
Fine, let the journey continue. So it was a pleasure talking to you, Rajat. I think we are going to have more such sessions as you accomplish more milestones, and we have this episode of Mavin Talks here at a very cozy place developed by Yamuna and Raj Kadolkar in Belgaum. It's called the Workship, which is a co-working space and a very nice meeting place in Belgaum that's coming up very soon. You can connect with Yamuna and Raj Kadolkar. So Rajat, thank you so much.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
Coming and talking on Mavin Talks. But this is again just a beginning. We'll have one more session maybe very soon with more of your accomplishments.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.